Today, we're focusing on how to support students with Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD, at home to strengthen their communication, behavior, and academic skills. The strategies we'll cover are designed to help you create a supportive and structured environment that can make a real difference in a child's daily success. As we go through these ideas, keep in mind that every child is different. The goal is to give you practical tools you can adopt to fit your child's individual needs. By the end of this session, you should feel more confident using simple strategies to support communication, reduce frustration, and encourage positive growth. Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD, is a developmental condition that affects how a child communicates, interacts, and experiences the world. Let's look at a few key characteristics. First, ASD can look different in every child. Boys and girls may show different behaviors and needs. Sensory processing is also important. Some children may be sensitive to sounds, lights, or touch, which can affect how they respond to their environment. You may also notice repetitive movements or behaviors. These can help children regulate emotions or manage sensory input. Social interaction can be challenging. Some children may have difficulty with eye contact, playing with others, or sharing interests. Many children also develop strong, focused interests. These can be used as a powerful way to support learning and communication. Understanding these characteristics helps us better support children in their daily lives and create environments where they can succeed. Understanding that many challenging behaviors in children with autism spectrum disorders are actually attempts to communicate is crucial. First, recognize that improving communication skills can significantly reduce a child's frustration. When communication channels are open, children are better able to express their needs without resorting to behaviors that might otherwise serve as their primary form of communication. Consider the equation. All behavior is an attempt to communicate. This framework helps us when a child struggles to express their needs verbally. Their behavior often becomes the message. Remember, clear communication is not just about talking. We must explore various ways to support and enhance how children with ASD communicate, to help them express themselves and navigate their world more effectively. Let's shift our focus to something practical: how you can support your child at home. Many children with ASD have difficulty with social interaction, communication, and following directions. At home, this might look like avoiding tasks, not responding to instructions, or becoming frustrated easily. You may also notice repetitive behaviors or strong reactions to certain sounds, lights, or environments. These challenges are not just behaviors, they are signals. Your child may be communicating that something is too hard, confusing, or overwhelming. The good news is there are simple strategies that you can use at home to support your child, reduce frustration, and build communication. That's what we're going to focus on next. Because communication plays such an important role in behavior and learning, let's look at some simple strategies you can use. First, visual supports. These can help make expectations clear. This might look like pictures, schedules, or simple visuals to show what's happening and what comes next. Another strategy is using alternative ways to communicate, like gestures, picture boards, or communication devices. These give children more ways to express their needs and reduce frustration. Next is modeling language. This means showing your child how to communicate by using short, simple phrases and expanding on what they say. Finally, giving wait time. After asking a question or giving a direction, pause and give your child time to process and respond. These strategies are simple, but they can make a big difference in helping your child communicate more effectively at home. Visual supports are a powerful way to help children with ASD understand and manage their daily routines. They make expectations clearer and they help children know what to expect throughout the day. Using visual schedules like pictures or written steps can help guide a child through their routine and reduce anxiety by making things more predictable. Picture cues can also support understanding and act as reminders, helping children complete tasks more independently. First, then boards are another helpful tool. They show what needs to be done first and what comes next, making expectations simple and clear. These visual tools help children feel more confident, independent, and less overwhelmed at home. Now let's look at augmentative and alternative communication, or AAC. AAC focuses on supporting communication in ways beyond just speech. This can include gestures, pictures, or communication devices to help children express their needs. Using these supports gives children more ways to communicate and can reduce frustration. Pairing speech with visual or physical cues can be especially helpful. It gives children multiple ways to understand and respond. AAC helps children feel heard, understood, and more confident in expressing themselves. To use this next strategy of modeling language, use short, simple phrases to make communication easier for your child to understand and use. You can also expand on what your child says. For example, if your child says ball, you might say big blue ball. This builds vocabulary while still supporting what they are trying to communicate. Repeating and modeling language helps reinforce learning over time. Follow your child's interests, and using everyday routines like playtime or meals makes communication feel natural and meaningful. Modeling language helps children build stronger communication skills in a simple, supportive way. Next, we will discuss giving wait time. This strategy is about pausing after asking a question or giving a direction. This pause gives your child time to process what was said and think about how to respond. Instead of repeating yourself right away, try silently counting 3 to 5 seconds. This helps build independence and encourages your child to respond on their own. Staying patient and attentive during this time supports their learning and communication. Giving wait time allows children the space they need to think, process, and communicate more effectively. For this next section, we will focus on using academic strategies you can use at home. Start by breaking tasks into small, manageable steps. This helps your child focus on one part at a time instead of feeling overwhelmed. Giving directions one step at a time can also make tasks easier to understand and follow. Repetition and practice are important for building skills. The more opportunities your child has to practice, the more confident they become. Keeping tasks short can also help maintain attention and reduce frustration. When tasks feel manageable, children are more likely to stay engaged and successful. A structured environment helps children feel more confident, organized, and ready to learn. Having predictable daily routines helps children feel more secure and understand what to expect. Keeping schedules consistent from day to day can reduce anxiety and make it easier for children to stay focused. Clearly explaining expectations for tasks and behavior helps children know what they should be doing. Using visual supports like schedules or cues, you can show what comes next and help with transitions. Preparing your child ahead of time for changes can make transitions smoother and reduce frustration. A structured environment helps children feel more organized, confident, and ready to learn. Moving on to positive behavior strategies. Start by using specific praise. Instead of saying, "Good job," try something like, "Great job asking for help." This helps your child understand exactly what they did well. Teaching replacement behaviors is also important. Show your child what to do instead of what not to do. For example, if they tend to shout, you can teach them to raise their hand or use a calm voice. Modeling behavior is another helpful strategy. Children learn by watching, so showing the behavior you want to see can make a big difference. Staying calm and consistent is key. Focusing on positive behavior instead of mistakes creates a more supportive environment. Finally, let's look at ways to prevent problem behavior. Offering choices is a simple but powerful strategy. Giving your child options like choosing between two activities or the order of tasks can increase independence and reduce power struggles. Using visual warnings, such as timers or countdowns, can help prepare your child for transitions. This gives them time to adjust and reduces frustration. Keeping routines predictable and consistent also helps children feel more secure and in control. If a task feels too difficult, adjusting it or offering a break can prevent frustration before it builds. Preventing behavior is often more effective than responding after it happens. These small, proactive steps can make a big difference in reducing stress and supporting positive behavior at home. Ultimately, consistency is key when supporting your child at home. Keeping instructions clear and simple helps your child understand what is expected and builds a reliable routine. Working closely with teachers and therapists can help everyone ensure that they are using the same strategies and goals. Practicing skills during everyday activities, like meal times or play, makes learning feel more natural. Celebrate small successes. Each step towards forward helps build confidence and motivation. Progress may be slow, but it still matters. Keeping a positive and supportive environment helps your child continue to grow and succeed. Thank you for watching this presentation. Supporting children with ASD can feel challenging, but small, consistent strategies can make a big difference. Your patience, effort, and support play an important role in your child's growth and success. If you have any questions or would like to share strategies that work for you, feel free to do so in the comments. Thank you again.